Terry, thanks for chatting to us. Looking ahead to Friday, we're up against Chorley, who are flying high there near the top of the table. Can we rediscover our winning form after losing at Rush Hall last week?
Yeah, I'm sure we can. That's the ultimate aim. Look, if we look back at 10 games, we've had 7 wins. And in them 7 wins, obviously, we've had 3 defeats. Each time we've lost the game, the next performance has been really good. And obviously, the performance has been backed up with a win. So we've showed we've got character to bounce back after setbacks. And that's what we'll be looking to do. We've had a good meeting with, before training on Wednesday last night. We had a good team meeting just to park the last game and look forward, as we always do, to looking at, the strengths and weaknesses of Chorley. They've got a lot of good strengths, but obviously there's some areas that we think we might be to get at them, and that's what we'll be hoping to do.
Yeah. Looking back briefly at Rush Hall, was there much wrong, do you think, there? Maybe we weren't as sharp as we usually are at Rush Hall?
Yeah, look, at Rush Hall number 1, they played well. I'm going to give them some credit. They played well. Unfortunately, we had too many of the individuals that have done great for the team, by the way, just not on the day. And we've got to be at it, but we had too many. You can carry 1 or 2, but, the lads, like I said, we had the chat. I think everyone realises we all could have done better. That's the staff as well. We always look at ourselves. I think there was just too many individuals not right at the top of the game. And we, in fair play to Rush Hall, they exploited some little weaknesses on the day that we had.
Yeah. Looking ahead to Saturday then, 1 or 2 of our lads who played earlier on in the season at Chorley when we lost 8-0, they might be looking upon that as a kind of extra motivation for the game, mightn't they?
Yeah, anybody that takes a heavy defeat in any game, you're always going to be determined, to put that right. However, yes, that might be in the back of their minds, but it's every game so important, between now and the end of the season. Like we've been on a fantastic run. We've given ourselves, it's in our hands. We've got 5 games to go. I don't think, yes, that might help some of the players out if they've, on who played in that game. If they really didn't play as well, I'm sure they want to put that right. However, it's about putting in a top performance, because we need to still get a couple of more wins, which we always said when we started the season. We'll put myself in a really good position. It's probably going to run out till the last week of the season, because we were so far behind when we came in. To get to this stage now, we've given everybody hope. The supporters have been absolutely outstanding, and they've stuck by us. And we've just got to, it's a really big weekend, but it starts with the Chorley game that I think everybody will be determined to put in a top performance,
Yeah. The thing is, Terry, when you and Steve came in just after Christmas there, we were floundering second from bottom. And I think you would have taken fifth from bottom at Easter, wouldn't you?
Of course we would. Like I said, I think we're 8 points behind. Goal difference is probably worth another 0.9. We've crawled it. We're right back. We're out of the bottom 4 as we stand. Sorry, but obviously after last night's results, it hasn't affected us. We're still out of that bottom 4. And to have that, if somebody said, "Yeah, look, if we got Easter, you'd be in this situation," everyone would have said, "Yes, we'll take that," to give us the last 5 games. To still need to win, we know that, and we're still determined to do that, and we still got the confidence, belief that we can do that. The whole team believes that.
And as well, we're going into this game on the back of 4 successive home wins, aren't we? We've played some really good football in recent matches. Scunthorpe, for example, that's another promotion chasing team. They were second best that particular night. So to have a performance like that will come in very handy, won't it?
Yeah, look, if we put in the Scunthorpe performances, not many teams could live with that night. That was without doubt a standout performance. You're right, we've had 4 games, 4 wins. But it's about performing to what the lads have been good at, and that's what's getting with the wins at home. The fans have been brilliant at home, the backing, but we've got to get back to performing really well after last week's little blip. And hopefully, if we keep doing that, then hopefully we'll get a positive result that we all want.
Yeah. Since the last home game, we brought in Aidan Rutledge on loan from Gateshead. He's got a reputation of being a goal scorer from previous seasons, for example, at Berkeley. What do you think he can add to us?
Well, again, you've just said it, goal scorer. As well as Berkeley, he had a fantastic season there. Gateshead took him on as a full-time footballer because they seen potential, and he went out to Scarborough and scored about 10, I think. Am I right in saying it's 10?
Mm.
And most of them were in the early games. The lad knows where the net is. He adds competition, because the more competition we've got, everyone then's got to be on their toes. He definitely adds something extra to the top line, hopefully with his goals that he'll get between now and the end of the season. So we need as many options as possible. If for some reason the lads who have got the shirts at the time aren't quite doing it, we want good backup, and Aidan provides all of that. You know what I mean? So yeah, a good addition. Keeps everybody really well on their toes, working to the end goal of what we hopefully can achieve.
We must mention Matty Young as well. He's had a great weekend away, hasn't he? He's part of the England under-18 setup. They've won that cup there in Spain. He played against Holland. He's having a great career so far, isn't he?
No, absolutely fantastic for Matty. We're all delighted. You know what I mean? We knew when he went away, he was going to play in one of the games. We weren't sure which one. And to play in the last one and to win, I'm sure, brilliant for him. He's come back really buzzing, which you would do. And you play for England, a lad is 17-year-old. He's came in and he's done a great job for us. You know what I mean? So it's great to have him back. We've still got Tommy as well, look. You know what I mean? Again, good competition. That's what we need in every position. So nobody can get complacent to think they just can have their shirt, you know what I mean? And that's what we're going to need between now and the end of the season. Competition, people at the top of their game. If something's not going well, if anybody's having an off day, to have good backup, that's what the team needs. And at the minute, injury-wise, we're looking pretty strong. I think we'll only have one injury going into Saturday. So that's another positive. The squad's looking really fit and healthy.
So, Charlie, it's not quite a must-win game, but it's a game that we must avoid defeat and keep the pressure on the other clubs around us.
Yeah, look, it's not a must-win game. We want to win, or we want to not win. Want to get something out of the game. Ideally, like we've said all along, we're going in every game to try to win. We're not being clever when we say this. It's just the situation we're in. We feel as though we've got to try to go and win the games. If we get a draw, which we'll probably do a draw at some point, we'd be happy. But we've got to keep the points. We've got to keep ticking over. It won't decide. If we win, we'll not be safe. If we lose, we'll still have chances to stay up. So it's not going to determine whether we stay up or go down. However, if you do get a positive result, obviously it's a massive help to the cause to get to a points target that's going to be needed, which we're in the back of my mind what we think we're going to need.
And we're still talking of at least 2 wins, aren't we, to be safe?
Yeah, we said that from when we came in. And I mean, Steve thought we got to win at least half the games. And we're on course for that. We've won 9 out of 17, is that correct? So we're ahead, it's slightly ahead. 5 games to go. So, the minimum target that we thought was going to be 11 wins and anything else after that. And I don't think that's changed. I think you probably find that we'll probably need that. And then we might need a little bit more. But at the minute, we're on course to do exactly what we thought to give ourselves the chance. So everyone's ready to go. I'm sure the supporters will be massive backing again, which we're delighted to have. And let's hope for everyone we have a great start to the Easter programme.